Hello, Namaste. Today on this video we will start our topics elementary coordinate geometry, and today on this video I will provide you basic concept of the conic section, basic concept of the conic section, and under the conic section we have subsection is parabola, ellipse, and hyperbola. And in this entire topics, elementary coordinate geometry, we will talk conic section, translation of axis, equation of a conic in polar coordinate. But in this video, we will speak only on the conic section and on the specialized part on parabola, and we only drive the standard equation of parabola in this video. And other topics and subtopics will be made on upcoming videos. Okay, now let's begin today's topic, the conic section. First of all, we define conic. If a point moves so that its distance from a fixed point bears a constant ratio to its distance from a fixed line, the curve described is called a conic. Now, from this information, we may draw a picture as shown on your screen, your mobile screen or laptop or desktop screen, whatever you are using to watch this video. Okay, in this picture, S is a fixed point and M is a fixed line. And to define a conic, we consider P is a locus of a point moving point. And by definition of conic, the ratio of distance S to P and P to M must be constant. Okay, in this picture, if S is a fixed point, Mn is a fixed line, and P is a point moving in such a way that Ps by Pm equal to constant value, the curve traced by P is conic. This is the definition of conic. I hope you should be able to define conic. Now, in conic, we have different component: eccentricity, focus, vertex, equation of directrix, lattice. Let's begin to define such component. First of all, we define eccentricity. The constant ratio Ps by Pm of conic is called eccentricity and is denoted by E. Note that the ratio Ps by Pm on this video is taken from this picture. Okay, if this ratio is denoted by E, we call it as eccentricity. And focus, the fixed point S is called the focus. Directrix, the fixed line Mn is called the directrix. Axis, the straight line passing through the focus and perpendicular to the directrix is called the axis of conic. And vertex, the intersection of the curve and the axis is called the vertex. Now, we now we also define, which is not written here on our slide, latus rectum. Latus rectum is the line which is perpendicular to axis of conic and passes through the fixed point. And such a line is known as latus rectum, and the length of latus rectum is the distance between two points cut by a such line upon a conic, curve of conic. Okay, now if in a conic the eccentricity is equal to 1, the conic is called a parabola. If E is smaller than 1, the conic is called an ellipse, and if E is larger than 1, the conic is called a hyperbola. Now let's begin today's main topics, parabola. And under this topic, today we will drive here standard equation of parabola only. And other parts of parabola will be talked on upcoming videos. Okay. First of all, we define parabola, which is already familiar with you. On conic section, defining conic, we state there if eccentricity equal to 1, then it is called parabola. Let's see. A parabola is the locus of point which is equidistant from a fixed point called the focus and a fixed line called directrix. Now, let's begin to derive the standard equation of parabola. Here, y square equal to 4ax is basically considered as the standard equation of parabola. Okay, this equation of parabola is known as standard equation of parabola. And we consider this picture which is shown on your screen. Okay, considering this picture, consider S as fixed point and MZ, this vertical line is directrix, and here we consider A is the vertex of parabola on the intersection of axis, x-axis and y-axis, and P is a locus of a point. Okay, let's begin through the definition of parabola to define the term and component. Let us be focus and ZM the directrix of the parabola. Draw SZ perpendicular to ZM. Okay, draw the SZ perpendicular to ZM, that is x line on a x-axis, so that making a distance SA equal to AZ. Then consider Pxy the point on parabola. Let AS equal to A. So thus the coordinate of point Z, A and S are respectively minus A, 0, 0, 0 and A, 0. Furthermore, I would mention it here that the coordinate of a point M will be minus A, Y. Since the ordinate of P is y, so the ordinate of M is same as the P. So ordinate of M will be y, and for abscissa of M and Z are same, so it will be minus A. So the coordinate of M will be minus A, y. Okay, we have to derive the standard equation of parabola. For this we must have the distance PS divided by PM, that is ratio must be 1. That means distance PS must be equal to distance PM by the definition of parabola. So you may use distance formula to derive this equation, or directly you will find the distance from the coordinate using the coordinate p, x, y and s a, 0 to find the distance ps, and coordinate m minus a, y and p, x, y to find the distance pm. Or to find the distance pm, you may use, we know equation of directrix, this line ZM is x plus a equal to 0. So we find the perpendicular from a point upon a line ZM in this lecture. Okay, so now by the definition of parabola, we have PS equal to PM. This will imply PS square equal to PM square, and from this figure, using the distance formula, we have x minus a whole square plus y square equal to x plus a whole square, and simplifying you will get y square equal to 4ax, which is the standard equation of parabola. Okay, and today's our main aim to drive this standard equation of parabola, and I hope you should be able to drive this standard equation of parabola. And other remaining topics on Parabola will be talked on upcoming videos on my YouTube channel, and consequently we will talk about the other topics: translation of axis, equation of conic in polar coordinate. And today's video I would like to end with this lecture. And now I would like to suggest you to use this book, P.S. Shastri Engineering Mathematics Volume 1, PSI New Delhi, is your textbook, and you may also consult this book for your reference book. And if you feel some problem, or if you need to contact me, you may contact me through this information here, also shown on your screen. Email address: through this email you will be able to contact me, or directly through the cell phone call, or through the Facebook. If you have any queries regarding to this material content, or you need any help on this content, please feel free to contact me at any time. And lastly, I would like you to thank you for watching this entire video, and I hope you will provide me a suggestion how to improve this video series. If you feel to suggest me, I will always accept your comments on my behalf. And further, once again, I would like to wish you successful life on your career. Okay, bye bye.